I made a lot of mistakes when I first started investing, and these 5 mistakes that I'm gonna talk about in this video not only hurt me, but I've seen absolutely just crush investors to where they never wanna invest in crypto again. Make sure you stay to the end because it is the most important. Number 1, stick to a specific niche. Now this is probably one of the hardest ones to follow. I know I made this mistake when I first started, and even when I caught myself doing it, I still found myself buying random coins in the name of diversifying. In fact, a lot of people stretch their portfolio way too thin. They started with $1,000 and end up buying to 15 coins that they barely know anything about because they saw this coin on TikTok. Here's the thing, if you stick to one specific niche and you know absolutely everything there's to know about that niche and that topic will have its day, and you will have put yourself in the best possible position to make an educated guess so you could strike gold. Think about it like this. Gordon Ramsay knows absolutely everything there is to know about the cooking industry. Elon Musk knows everything there is to know about, say, the automobile or the technology side of things. So Gordon Ramsay would be in a better position to invest in the cooking industry than Elon Musk and vice versa. Not to mention there are thousands of subcategories of each specific topic or niche, right? So if you learn each one, then you again put yourself in the best possible position because you know everything within that sphere, within that realm. Disclaimer, I am not saying don't diversify whatsoever. What I am saying is build off of what you already know and then progress from there. Number 2, and I want you to pay attention to this statement. Your financial status is not the company you're invested into. That company does not solely rely on your money to proceed. It doesn't matter if you're a trader or a long-term investor. I'm sure that you would rather have your money than hold the bag of something useless because you became emotionally attached to a project. So stop becoming emotional about your investment. You're in this to better yourself financially, not to make sure that company succeeds. And remember, it is okay to sell your bag of a project you really love. That doesn't mean you can't buy back in. That just means you are being financially responsible with your portfolio. Number 3, don't listen to family or friends, good or bad. A lot of people have that friend at work that made tons of money off Dogecoin, tons of money on Shiba Inu, and is like, I promise this next coin will be the 100x that you're looking for. Relax, draw back the urge to FOMO, don't get emotional about it, and do your own research on the project, and then decide if you want to invest or not. Now let's say your mom and dad don't understand crypto, so they don't want you to invest into it. That's understandable. I get that. Most people don't understand crypto, and I'm sure that they mean well. They just don't want to see their kid broke. They are just concerned and trying to protect you, but you've done your research and you feel confident in the project that you're investing into. Remember, you don't need that friend at work who's a God investor. You don't need your mom and dad. This is your financial future. Think about it like this. They are not responsible for your actions, only you are. That's why it is your job to take care of your financial future. Number 4, follow through with your investments. Do me a favor, go to your family and friends. Actually do this, go to your family and friends that invest in crypto, stocks, whatever it may be, and ask them 2 questions. 1, what is their biggest holding? 2, what is something that happened within the last month in their biggest holdings? And here's the thing, most people won't know. They don't follow through with their investments. They'll spend hours, days, weeks of research before investing into a project. They buy it, nothing. They spend no more time. They check the price point, but they don't follow through with their investments. Make sure you go out of your way to update yourself on these projects. Understand what your money bought you. Now this ties perfectly into what I said earlier about stretching yourself too thin. If you stick to a specific niche and you understand everything about that niche, right? Let's say cooking, we'll use Gordon Ramsay. If you understand that field and you understand that industry and you see a new project, you can then learn everything about it and then weigh in on how it can affect that ecosystem. And again, put yourself in a position to strike gold and find the projects that you think will succeed because they actually make a difference in that market. Because let's face it, in crypto, especially in the developmental phase that we are in currently, just like the dot-com bubble, the majority of this is going to fail. Don't be afraid to sell. Don't get emotional about it and understand, follow through with the projects, because what if another project comes out that is a revised version of what you're invested into and it has a better chance to succeed? Again, worry about yourself and your financial future. They do not rely on your money. If you made it to tip number 5, thank you very much for making it this far. Do me a favor, smash that like button. Even if you already know all these tips or even if you hate the video, it really would help me out a lot. I do appreciate it. Number 5, take profits and take profits aggressively. Remember, you haven't made any money until you actually sell. Instead of trying to time the top, securing your profits is so much more better than hoping and waiting that it goes up just by a few points, watching it crash and then end up holding through the entire bear market if that project makes it out. I see so many influencers telling their audience to take profits. They get greedy, don't take profits, get dumped on, and then come back and claim that this influencer was pumping and dumping on them. No, you just were an idiot and decided not to sell. Like I mentioned earlier, don't become emotional, don't FOMO, do your research and take profits. This is your financial future. When I first joined the military, I had an NCO tell me, they said, no one cares about your career more than you. Not your team leader, not your squad leader, platoon sergeant, commander, no one. You care about your career more than anyone. Same principle applies here. Only you care about your financial future. Only you. No one, I mean, people might have an interest, but you're the one who has to live with your consequences. Now, if you would like to know my exact profit taking strategy in the bear cycle and the bull run, make sure you're subscribed because I will be releasing all the different profit taking strategies that I implement during each cycle. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.